So we have all of our groceries, the bags, pack horse. Mark carried down 45 kilos, these 2 suitcases in one hit. He is the man. Note to self, check if the place has a lift. And I know it seems weird and why we got all the groceries now. It's just that if we get the motorhome, we can't get in close to go to those markets again. And I'm cool with that because motorhome should be coming around the corner any moment. You okay, little boy? It's like Queen Street Station out here. There's these are all the bins, and people come out, and it seems to be it's bin morning on a Saturday morning, and you come over and they swipe not on these ones, but some of them. Oh, here we go. I think it's these ones up here. They have like a pass and they scan, and that's them paying for their take their rubbish out. So they're all coming down here this morning putting their rubbish out. Poor Mark was sitting there and there's been about 5 people come past, and we just look for a big motorhome. I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas morning, standing at the corner going, I don't know which way Santa's coming. So could come this way, could come this way, could come this way. They sent me a message to say only 5 minutes away, so we should be about 3 minutes or so. Coming around the corner. Ah, look at this. I think he's gonna back it in. Here he is. I better get out of the road. So glad it's Mark gonna be doing backing in, although I can do this, I can. Good morning. This is Jan, and he's gonna reverse it in a little bit, and then we're going to get a lesson. Could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. He's gonna show us everything we need to know. Mark looks short. He looks little against it. It's really nice. I bet you it's going to be pretty awesome inside. Mark's getting the lessons, especially the bit about how to open and pull out the toilet. Because that ain't me. No pooping in a camper.
Empty, just open here and empty somewhere in the campsite or in the toilet.
And we have everything. We're going to Lake Bled. It's the first time we drive out with the little dragon. Mark's going to be awesome. I'm going to be less stressed.
That's the fun part. I'm going to see if I can capture video of Kayleen less stressed.
Okay, green.
Does that mean we can go?
It means we can go. My little dragon.
Which side of the road do we have
Stay
to
on
go?
the right. That's the only thing that I get stressed about is like, right, stay on the right. What the hell are you doing? It is so big. So's the motorhome. Straight ahead, we're going to keep going. Okay. Well, you get a really good view out the front here. Now, we're literally just going straight across like a dog leg. It goes around to the right, then left over there. We just don't take out any pedestrian. Okay, so we're going to have to give way to the left.
This is Kayleen's less stressed.
I'm feeling judged. Scenery's pretty. I just feel like we go, get out of our way. We're bigger than you. Okay, when we get to these lights up here, we're going to be going left and then right. Yeah, we'll have to get into the left lane. I'll put my hand out and wave. Oh, that's right, I can't reach. I can't even touch you. Wow. We're going to have to name our little guy.
Yes, and if Kayleen publishes the video on time, you guys might be able to name him for us.
That's funny. Just wave to people. Look in fear. We're the friendly Aussies in the big bus. And right here.
What we should have done is brought an Australian flag.
Oh, we should have.
Hung that in the window so people would know.
Yeah, the guy.
Give those Aussies some room to move. They're used to bigger country.
And we're just staying on this. And I got to laugh because he said the number plates are the Czech Republic because these vehicles are out of Prague. So he goes, you may find Czech people come up and talk to you in Czech. So we'll see if that happens.
So, Lake Bled, here we come.
Yeah, stay in this lane because we're not sort of going left, we're going straight. Yep.
The good part is there's no rear vision mirror, so I can't see anyone behind us.
Wow, look at the rear vision mirror. It's just huge. And looking.
It locks all the doors just in case because we got side doors.
Yeah, we don't want any hitchhikers. He's green and he's a dragon.
Old phlegm. Travels 1,000,000 miles an hour backwards.
That's so Aussie. Do you really look like a phlegm? No. What are we going to call you?
Come on, mate. Less stress. Less stress.
Oh, she's on a phone. I was looking at the one on the bicycle. They even text on their bicycles. Like if they were in Australia, they'd make a fortune on all the fines. you really do feel like you're up in the air. It's like, we're a truck, get out of our way.
The most important thing is this one up here, the height of the vehicle. They put a sticker onto the rear vision mirror, so keep an eye out for low-flying bridges.
Yes, so our height is 3.2 meters. Can you still see out of the rear vision mirror?
No.
Oh, well, that's really handy, isn't it? Oh, I suppose you don't really need to. What do you see? The bed. I didn't think about that. I'm really not blonde, I promise. Okay, so in 4.9 kilometers, we'll be veering to the right. So it's currently nearly 11:30. It was a really thorough going through. I think the longest part was the credit card. So little rookie, whatever. So they go, oh, we need to take €1,000 deposit for any damages or anything like that. So I gave my credit card and it just kept having a security issue. So it was something to do with the bank. So we did about 2 or 3 times. We tried another card, but they're the same bank. And then what we did is we had to do it over 3 transactions. Do a 300, a 500 and a 200, and then it worked. Yay. There you go, those charges. What a glorious day. Well, we'll come back to you when we are out of town. Stay tuned. Okay, so it's been all of like 2 minutes and we got into this conversation about a motorhome or a caravan, because those who, you've been following our channel know that we go camping a lot and we have our swags and we've got the decked out vehicle. However, we've already said this is our first time together in a motorhome. Mark used to build motorhomes. The first thing we said is, oh my gosh, this thing rattles. What did you say? The first thing I'm going to do when we stop is separate
all the saucepans,
pots
and
the
the
pans
and everything, because they're all stacked inside each other.
and
you
rattling.
may hear it in the background. Fortunately, we've got smooth road, but we just went over cobblestones, and oh my lord!
Hang on, let's see.
Hear Kayleen speaking.
Here we go. You hear the rattle? Tell us if you hear the rattle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to have to change some of that around.
Because I can assure you, on Australian roads with corrugations, yeah, it ain't going to work for me.
The corrugations, if you go back to our episode from Queensland into South Australia, and we went down the Strzelecki back in 2020, Mark talks about those corrugations and stuff like that. I'll leave a link up above. Well, 3 minutes down the road and we're on the freeway, and we got 43 kilometres until Lake Bled, but there are snow-capped mountains. We are in spring. How freaking cool is that? Wow. Can you see? I'll try and zoom in and see those snow-capped mountains. We've even got, is another motorhome or a caravan in front of us? Caravan. There's apparently supposed to be so much greenery around here. Beautiful out the side. And we're also thinking of one possible name for our little dragon is Dennis, but it's Dennis spelled D-E-N-I-Z, and that is our beautiful friend at the hotel in Turkey in Cappadocia at the Rose Cave Hotel. And he was like our little protector and looked after us. And so that's what the little dragon. So we're thinking with that, okay? Here you go, the toilet. There's a portaloo in the middle of the highway. Because clearly they're doing some sort of work. Still as pretty as anything. Still rattling.
Still rattling.
Just gorgeous. I told Mark he could go to the toilet here, because you're not using the one in here unless you're totally desperate. You can go to the bear shit in the woods. Wasn't that the Aldi ad? I think. That was so good. Yes, they do. Look at those mountains. We've had to do a little loop back around because where we want to go to Lake Bled, all the road works, they had the exit closed. We've had to do another 5 kilometres up and turn around. Got a sign coming up here. It says 12 kilometres to Bled. So we have made it nearly to Bled.
That's it. We found Lidl.
Lidl.
We're at the back of Lidl because we're parked up.
Yeah. There was other motorhomes down the back here. But this is not bad. I wanted to share. This whole trolley is full. We've got lots of meats. We've got a 6-pack of beer. The whole lot was under €100. And this trolley is full. I mean, it is a little trolley.
including coffees and your expensive items. So coffees, teas, because we've got nothing at the moment. All the sort of stuff that you would normally sort of only spend once a month on at home, we're sort of buying all of that as well. So yeah, less than €100. So not too bad. And yeah, we got a couple of luxury items like chocolates and of course the ever essential ice cream.
Absolutely.
So we need to get that in because it's starting to melt.
But I'm sorry, look at that view. Wow, you get that in there. That's just amazing.
That's it. I'll take care of the shopping, sweetheart.
I packed it. Oh, and we got 2 lots of 6-pack of water. Like we're talking big bottles, the 1.5 litre bottles. Where are they? They're in here somewhere?
Up on the counter.
Up on the counter. So that's all the other stuff that we got. This brand with the hearts is just gorgeous. Redenska. And so I've got a sparkling one as well. It's time to unpack and put them in here, and then we'll give you a tour of the beast. How gorgeous is this little area? We've come through a town, Bohinj or something like that. Went into Lake Bled and it was busy as anything. Oh, we're gonna pull in here. Danica. I'll have to take that for my friend Danica. So there's no motorhomes, maybe there's just no camping. So we're going to another lake called Lake Bohinj. We think that's what it's called. And it's about 40 minutes from Lake Bled. So currently it's only about another 10 minutes from where we are. But we're gonna check this out.
Yeah, well, I decided I like it that much here. Wait for the season to start, so I thought I'd be first in line. First down the slopes. Look at that.
We are here on one of the mountains in Slovenia, camping. Great spot, up in the mountains. We went to Lake Bled yesterday, busy as. So then we went to about 40 minutes to Lake Bohinj. I'll put the spelling for that. Busy as. And the lovely girls there, it was fully booked, and they said, unless you like going to the mountains. And we're like, do we like the mountains?
We like the mountains.
We like the mountains. And it led us to here. And we came in at about 5 o'clock yesterday, and it is the most amazing restaurant come function venue, and behind you can camp. Immaculate amenities, clean toilet, clean shower, beautiful, and it costs €30 for the night. And we could have gone hiking, could have gone and done a lot of things today. And we've done nothing.
It's a time out day.
It's a time out. We've done a lot over the last, well, even just in the last week that we've been travelling, but before then we just haven't stopped. So we're just going to stop and swing on here and show you a bit around. You can see the motorhome. We will do a tour of that. It's taken us a little bit to get used to that. Sleeping last night wasn't as good, but we will explain.
Maybe not as comfortable as what it could have been.
Yeah. But we will give you a full tour. That might just be a separate video, just the tour of the motorhome.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. But we thought the sun is out. It is a little bit cool in the shade. It is beautiful in the sun.
Yeah.
So peaceful to wake up to this. The view that we woke up to. I feel this is a bit... What do you call this then?
Well, it's actually a lightning earth.
Oh. More information?
Big steel cables go up the side of the hillside, lightning strike, that sort of stuff. So this one here is an earthing wire. Those of you familiar with electrical would understand the green and the yellow. That's an earthing wire. That's actually connected to an earth stake, which is the big pillar. That goes probably about 3-4 metres underground, I would suggest. So if lightning strikes, the electricity or the current will travel down the steel cabling and down the earthing wire, and hopefully not do damage to any electrical componentry on the chairlift.
It's a shame they don't use this in the summer. I mean, anybody else know anything else? But heaps of people come up. This is a Sunday afternoon, and there is plenty of bikers come up for lunch because the restaurant is awesome. I mean, we haven't eaten at it, but we've seen people yesterday. There was a wedding. We did buy some wine from Slovenia, which we haven't opened yet, but I'm sure it'll be lovely. We want to try that, support the locals. So we're thinking we're going to stay a second night, and then tomorrow, with it being Monday, hopefully people have gone back to work and we can head down to Lake Bled and it'll be a little bit quieter. Because it was the most perfect weekend, and you can understand why everybody's out. Every man and his dog, literally.
waiting for the season to start.
So we thought we'd do the right thing.
Get a head start on it.
Put the safety bar on. Just sit here.
That's it.
It's actually really peaceful because now we've got somewhere to put our feet. Mine are just not hanging.
It's those little legs of yours, baby.
This is just a good life. Just swing with us. We've decided to go for a little walk. Not going to do a big ass hike like everybody else. That's where we were down there. Got the 2 ski lifts as well. This other one over on the left hand side is one of those single ones where you kind of do the thing between your legs. And the cool cows. And they got cowbells. Thank you for making a noise. Aren't they beautiful cattle? Hi. Hi. Are you allowed to pat them or will they get shitty? Hi, cow, cow. He's very handsome. He's freaking. 3807, okay. Look at them all having a sleep. What do you do in the ski season? Do you get skis? How pretty is this? Springtime, so lush and green. Beautiful sunshine. Smile. Hey. Look at that view as we are leaving our campsite. Good morning. We decided to stay 2 nights and we did nothing yesterday.
Yay!
Just relax, the sunshine. So now we are going to go down to Lake Bled. We found out the reason why it was so busy over the weekend. They had a big medieval festival. So today is Monday, so we are hoping be less busy, but wow, look at that view. Take away the power lines, but look at the view. So we have come to Bled and we're going to head to the castle. But having a motorhome, you have to park down in a car park and you can see where we had to park, and then you walk through town. And we found this spot. So you look for the church and you can have a look in the church, and then you head to the stairs and you walk up 15 minutes. The benefit of having a motorhome. You can't park in other places. But that's okay. We can do this. It's a beautiful path so far. And at least, because it was only 14 degrees when we left the campsite, so I did a long sleep. I'm thinking, hope I shouldn't have rethought that, but beautiful. And looks like good steps as well. Look at this view. I'm sure it's going to be even more beautiful. I don't even think we're halfway, but glorious day. Thank goodness it's in the shade. Still going. Look at all those stairs. You might be able to see people down there. This guy was carrying a baby. Big backpack. Oh my gosh. First thing in the morning. Clearly didn't have our mojo. We didn't do a big breakfast. Okay, so this was where the medieval festival must have been yesterday, and they're packing up today. And thank you, there's a lot less people up here. But this is where the car park is up here if you had just a car. But there's a big sign, can't have a motorhome. So we'll go for a little wander. Looks like there's an amazing view over here, but we might see that after. Stairs there, is that easier? Now, for you guys, this is only going to be like not even a minute. It's a lot longer than that. Yes, should have worn a singlet top today. But we're here, sort of. We're going up to here. I'm going. I think I can. I think I can. And this is obviously where we come and pay. Look at that, there is snow on those mountains. This is where we're coming into. Made it to get the tickets. We got the tickets. And look at these doors. Ooh, and look, surprise, more stairs. You guys are gonna love it though. We've heard the view is spectacular. Wunderbar. Breathtaking. All of the above. Wow. And we get up higher. And here is the church over here, which we did 10 years ago, Mark, we did that church. Check out, I'll leave a link for that video. That was pretty cool. Like, really cool. Look at that water. Surprise, more stairs. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. And wait for it. It's like every corner you turn, it just gets more and more picturesque between the contrast of the architecture to the beautiful mountains with the snow-capped mountains and then that turquoise blue. A little bit hazy and cloudy in the background, but could you get a more beautiful day? Look at over this side. Can you imagine having dinner overlooking this? That is pretty romantic. And I mean, we've been to some romantic places in the world and in Paris, but this would be beautiful, no?
It'd be up there.
It would be up there, on the side of a castle. Wow. What do you think?
I think it's worth all the stairs, that's for sure. It's quite amazing.
So this beautiful dinner set. I'm not going to film much, but I just wanted to show Worth coming right up and in. You can see back over again the church. And this is just what some of the rooms are like. And the view at every corner. I love the old windows. And then with the new painted. Oh, and I think we're actually parked down. I'll see if I can zoom in, but you can see there's a car park over here. And that's where a van is. To give you an idea how far we walked. And just like that, we have left the castle and we're heading back down. Didn't video the last bit. It was very good timing that we went early and we weren't even the first to come. Did I say start? I think it opens at either 8 or 9 o'clock and we got here about 10:30 and there was only maybe one family in front of us, whereas when we were leaving, the line was literally, 50 people deep, and there was already hundreds of tourists in there. Bit of a tip, go early. And if you are just in a car, you can drive all the way to the top. But if you're anything larger, or you're a caravan or a motorhome, then you need to park at that car park that we showed you. And we are back at the church. Did you enjoy?
Sensational views, absolutely wonderful.
Yes. And what was the highlight you liked?
Yeah, for me it's probably a little bit different because I look at it on the positioning of the church, how how they would have defended themselves back then, because it was so ruthless. They had plenty of ironwork in there, a lot of stuff for weapons, a lot of stuff for how to maintain things, swords, nails, hammers, all those sorts of things. Quite fascinating.
And also we went into a little store that there was a man showing us how they actually did the plates with all the letters, and they handmade the paper.
So they handmade the paper, but then they also have a press, and the press is designed, it's on a timber wedge system. So you turn the handle, it presses the plate onto the paper, which gives the impression. And the plates, they've got typesetting plates there as well, in upper and lower case. So they would make up words on the plates and put them in the press and press the ink, or roll the ink over the letters and then press that onto the paper. It's quite fascinating to watch, but it's very old and traditional methods of making print.
So as we're leaving the car park, just wanted to show you, this is where you pay over here, and you can see the medieval castle sign, and it's €3 per hour. So we did 3 hours. And that was perfect because we had time. We came back, we just had something to eat, which was so lovely because it was very hot. We found out it was about 34 degrees. Yeah, no wonder we were hot. We also found when you head over to there, that's where you're going to go walk up. We'll come around past there. All you do is pay, and then you come back and you put the parking ticket on your front dash and you are good to go. But 3 hours is plenty, but come early. So as we come out here, and that to the right is where you would go if you had a car, and that would take you all the way up. But you're going to park your motorhome over here, and you are going to walk to the right past that bar, George Best Bar, and you can see lots of people walking that way. And then you'll find some signs, and you can head round to the right and up all the stairs. So now we're going to, oh, paragliding. Oh, hang on. Oh, he went behind the building. Mark just spotted him. It's purple. You can see him in the distance. Beautiful, beautiful day. And we also saw that the Medieval Festival is also on again next weekend. So I think it was like 4 weekends in a row. But by the time you see this, I'm really sorry. It would have been great if you were here and you happen to be in Slovenia. Make a comment. Very narrow roads. Look at these roads. Like, you've really got to give way. So we kind of slow down. Although we wave, not many people wave, but some do. I think it's their way of life, so they just give way, so it's just normal. Whereas for us, we're like, oh, thank you, that's really nice. It's like, yep, no. Nope.
Big thing if you're driving and you're driving something a little larger, even smaller motor vehicles, there are a lot of blind spot mirrors, those curved mirrors. You really need to keep an eye out for those so you can see what's coming around the corner.
Yeah.
It helps a lot.
As we've always said in our videos, drive to the conditions. If you're on vacation, you can't be in a hurry. The only time we were in a hurry when we were doing like those insight vacation tours, which while they were great because you don't have to think about anything other than you need to be back at the bus by this time. Andiamo. And so they had the rowing on. You can see all the flags. The blue flags are the Bled rowing. Then they had the Slovenia flag next to that. Is there a third one? Oh yes, the EU. Don't really know where we are, but have a look on the map at all of the windy bits that we're going to be doing. Continue. Just continue around. Wow. This feels like a bit going to Cinque Terre. Do you think? Maybe there are. I'd love if there was crepes around the corner. Oh my goodness. You might see the water over to the left-hand side come flowing down. We decided to take the more scenic route. I don't think you can get more scenic than this. But I could be wrong. Like we've said so many times, every turn we take, it is so picturesque. Oh my goodness, look at all the water over there. Wow, this will be fun. We try to wave to the cars. But motorhome people are great. They wave, they'll let you come in. It's like we're on the same mindset. A lot of German motorhome people. They're just traveling at this time of year. Lovely. We met a group last night, sat with them, and had drinks. Beautiful people. I had shown one out the window. This is literally 2 seconds later. I don't know if you can really see it. You can hear it. Oh my! This is one of the hairpins. Wowza! And there's going to be more to come. He's doing amazingly. Whoa. Some people slow down, some people don't.
The views, check out the left-hand side as we come around here.
Wow, that's back on that town.
Village.
It's going to be the hairpin turn, and this will be a sharper one than usual. So this is it here.
That's a first gear jobby. Nothing's coming?
Nothing's coming.
Woohoo!
Us Aussies!